Hello, good evening everybody, welcome along to PSGL F1 for round 3 of season 25. It is the French Grand Prix here at Le Castellet. I'm your commentator Owen Wyatt, and with me as usual, Big Man Odems. And your mic's very quiet, speak up again.
Sorry, I'm not big, I'm very skinny.
You've got to get a Blue Yeti or something. I know these things have bad reputations, but you should get one because I sound sexy with this, obviously. That's my secret. Anyway, I've got news, because when you were away doing your thing, I got confirmation that it will be an intermediate start by the looks of it to this race. And so that means these guys can go full on the softs, because I know some people were considering doing their laps on mediums. It just means we can get a proper qualifying session rather than a potential one-shot, which is what you just love to see. Liam is looking like the first one on a lap, and if he isn't, then, well, I'm going to keep watching him anyway, because he's got his teammate just ahead. And I have a feeling that they're going to be orchestrating a bit of Slipstream Fest already, and that'll probably go the other way as well. That's Blizzard ahead, the Red Bull driver looking to take his 4th win here in a row. Obviously he's only got 2 points so far this season, so he needs someone to get a good start. But as you can see, he's got to make sure he doesn't cut the chicane. Connor has warned these people they cannot cut that chicane when they're going for Slipstreams, and they haven't done that, so yeah, good teamwork there by Red Bull, and you'll see behind that.
Why is he not allowed to cut the chicane?
Because it's unfair advantage, I guess. Because if he
power trip once again.
Yeah, but I mean it makes sense. In fairness, you can't really fix qualify. Mind you, we've all got teammates, so in theory you could do that. It also means you'll shorten the lap, which means you can maybe go for one extra run or something at the end. You can leave the pit lane with like 1 minute 10 to go and just cut all the corners, because there is like no runoff that isn't just tarmac, grippy tarmac. So you can pretty much go wherever you want on this track. I don't think there's a single blade of grass anywhere, and if there is, there's not much of it. Anyway, Liam to the line, 1 minute 29.1. Not a bad start. Let's see how quick Yarno is. It's a 28.9, just nipping in there under the 1 minute 29s. Onyx there per first lap for him, and watching Lion. He might get a bit of a run here on the Renault ahead. Lion, by the way, he goes P5. He's replacing Lamaquina tonight, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes. You can see Rafa's also out down track. He's on mediums for some reason, but he is finally got his internet problems sorted. Yeah, he's got internet problems sorted. He is still my favourite for the title. I'm still sticking by it. Might need a bit of a lock, but he could do it. Bit of a run. He could do it. He did it in RR1. He did it very well there. I know not many people watch that anymore because they all think it's washed up, but he was very good there. So that's basically what I'm basing all this on. And you can see Ash Best there has just gone P9, and he is in replacing Paris today. And you can also see that Vaster Racer, he's currently in the pits right now, but he is also new. Right then, that's pretty much all of the pre-race info that you need, really. So we can just sit back and enjoy the qualifying session now, as Blizzard looks like he might have judged his errors. Okay, I always wonder how many people derate to the line. He might actually derate a tiny bit, but he does go fastest anyway. I'd assume there was some slipstream involved there. You can see his teammate has just went into the pit lane. So it wouldn't at all surprise me.
It's decent at this track. I kind of hate it.
Well, yeah, he would be, wouldn't he, having won 3 in a row. I think, what, season 21, 23 and 24, of course. I assume we didn't race here in season 22. Probably would have won then too.
Season 23 was annoying because I actually crossed the line first, but I still finished 4th because penalties are a bitch.
Imagine getting penalties on this track. Like, seriously. I got 0 warnings yesterday, let alone a penalty. You
Wait, who?
are so washed up, it's not even funny.
Sorry, who?
You're not doing this again. I'm not doing this again. Right? This is the first week I'm not going to fall for it. You can bin off of that.
Oh, ruined it. Should have at least. You should keep falling for it.
Ugh.
Make it a running gag. You suck.
I'm sick of running gags that aren't made by me, though. I need to be the one that makes the running gags, or else they're not funny.
Shut up, Owen. Anyways, Jonathan is out on the track. I think he's on a lap. Yes, he is.
Is
he
he?
and Lewis are...
He's
No,
not.
he's not. That's a lie. He's not. Lewis is on a lap. On the mediums, or those hardest?
Mediums, but who really cares? We've got Vaster Racer. He's actually going to go for a representative lap rather than just, you know, not. Yeah, that was good commentary.
Good words.
Cheers. I'm trying to figure out what configuration they're trying to use for this track this year in the F1. I know it's most likely not going to happen, but I know they're saying that they're going to try and change the configuration. It might be an unpopular opinion, but I actually love this track. I don't know. I know the races aren't particularly great. The races aren't particularly great, but that's more, I think, the car's fault rather than the track's fault, because it is a decent configuration you got here. People say they don't like the straights with the chicane in it, but that's where you got all of the action. Not just you got all of the action there in the last 2 years. So I don't know. I enjoy this track a lot.
I don't want to say I like it. I don't hate it, but I really like the first 2 corners and that long right-hander.
I mean,
were really good corners.
You know, the entire first sector I really like, actually. The first 2 chicanes are... You can just throw the car in at such high speed. It's actually... You don't get that with many others. And it's quite fun. It's really good to drive, yeah. And it's fast to race. Yeah, I don't know what Connor said about track limits, but I'm pretty sure he gave a few people a bit of a guideline on what not to do. And that might be one of those not to do things. I don't know if Connor can confirm that if he's even in the chat. I haven't looked at the chat yet. But yeah, Vast Racer, with a slight bit of bending of the rules, goes P9. Sector 3 yellows, but that's probably just for people setting laps up. In fact, it almost certainly is. Anyway.
Little blocks starting the lap.
Yeah, so has
Olive.
But
Or as I like to call them, little bitch.
Just fantastic.
I feel like he's got at least 2 corners at this point.
Well, we'll keep running on board. See how far wide he runs at some of these corners. I think Connor's understanding that France is one of the only tracks that's been on every calendar this season. Because we don't like doing full seasons, do we? We're different.
Don't say we.
Full seasons are underrated. But that's just me.
I miss full qualifying.
How about you just do 100% races?
No.
No?
No, full qualifying.
Full qualifying. You know, I've only ever had one race where I've had full qualifying, and it was just the worst. It was so boring. I just did not like that at all. So no, I'm not going to go with that decision.
It works if you just like qualifying, like me.
I'm not. I don't like it.
Back when I did it, was F1 2016, so back then, so I just enjoyed qualifying.
Yeah, the game's changed since then. People actually try now. Speaking of trying, Liam there puts it into 2nd place. That's Red Bull 1-2 right now. Not bad. And look at this, Blizzard's gonna get so much slipstream, he won't know what to do with it. He's got Lakita ahead at the moment, who's just finished the lap. That'll give him some slipstream on the main straight. That's that dealt with. His teammate, we're doing this again at Red Bull. You can see where he is, just at the end of that chicane. Has he abandoned the lap, or is he just going extremely slowly? I don't know if it's a line that I would take there, but it works. I maybe throw it a bit more in there, but what do I know? I'm crap. Anyway, here we go. More slipstream time. Blizzard, it's just disgusting, isn't it? He's going to hit 210 at least. Maybe 215? Yeah, 216, not too bad. Nice wide entry. It looks like he's going slowly, but he's not.
He's very nice. He's driving this track so well. He's so in tune with this track. It's crazy.
And I'm riding on board as well.
I never ride off board. I always stay on board. I don't like off board shots.
I always want to get at least one on board. Most of it's probably going to be off board, but you've got to get the good on board. I've also got an inkling this is going to be the best lap of the day because of the Red Bull shenanigans with the slipstream. And look at that, he's just riding that curb.
Hugging that curb.
He loves that curve. Maybe he loves that curve a bit too much, so that one maybe a little too much. Got a bit greedy there.
Really good lap.
Should be a mid 28 if it all goes to plan, and it does. 28.6.
Dang.
How about Jarno?
That's a shame.
How's Jarno getting on? He's in the last sector at the minute, so I guess just have to wait a moment and find out what he's going to do. Bit of track extending, as you do.
In fact, just disqualify the lap. That was disgusting.
No, it's just a strict corner cutting is the least strict thing I've ever seen in my whole life. But anyway, up to the line. Yeah. Oh. Did he really do that fairly? Questionable. Questionable. How about that? We'll just go questionable. We'll let VAR deal with it later on. No, Louis.
If he did that with no slip, that's impressive.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at Louis. Toxic Tomato. That's not a Williams you're in. Absolutely unbelievable. That is race fixing right there. That section was disgusting. I guess Ashbeth wasn't too interested in playing that game.
For me, I always give slipstream to the people behind me. It depends though. Like, if I saw like Lico blocks behind me, he's a bitch, so I wouldn't. If I saw Nikita behind me, I wouldn't consider him a threat, so I would. Even slipstream, if I saw Lewis behind me, I would get out of the way so fast. If I saw Blizzard behind me, I'd be like, yeah, sure, this probably would pay the favor soon enough. If I saw Yarno behind me, I'd
really? He's petty? Ugh, Louis confuses me. Watch him bottle his actual lap.
He's having a terrible season.
You have scored 0 points. You are last.
Why couldn't he be like this during the season I challenged for the title? Why couldn't he be crap?
Well, all great champions fall off eventually, don't they?
Instead, he decided to be crap at one race in Singapore and decided to take me out, ruining my championship. I'm still salty, by the way. I'm still salty.
That was jokes. As was that line from Vasta Racer. Now that's just unbelievable. If that lap stands, then it's not going to stand for very long. I see quality ban written all over that if you keep doing that, lad. As he heads up to the line, if there's any improvement there, he's in trouble. Oh dear, that was naughty.
Wish I saw it.
Ooh, and look at this, he's breaking every rule in the book right now. Connor's having an aneurysm while watching this.
That's the race he does what he wants. He said, fuck Connor.
I can't believe this. Connor is straight in his DMs. I'm kind of considering watching this a bit longer because no one's going to laugh right now. It's probably the most entertaining lap we're going to see all day. Because the rest of them, bless them, are actually following the rules. Will he decide to take this? Oh yeah, he's realised now we're watching him, hasn't he?
I like anybody who goes against Connor. If you go against Connor, you're okay in my book.
Noted. Right then, Liam, currently sitting P3, having a very good qualifying session, and well, shockingly, Blizzard is about to come out of the pits. I wonder how that was orchestrated. As he gets ready to start his lap, Blizzard will have to fall behind quite a lot of cars as he gets to this actually might not actually happen here, but we'll see.
Watch come season 26, Connor starts banning giving people slipstream. Freaking tyrant. Guarantee it.
Liam may have got a little bit of slipstream. There you go. There's the big man. I wonder if there's going to be some holding up though, because look at this. A lot of these guys are on outlaps. This slipstream idea, well, actually, it might work a little bit better because Blizzard's not going to get DRS on the Mercedes. This could hit 220, you know. Let's see. On the back straight, Liam is going to get some mad speed off this. That's practically triple DRS he's just received there. Casper's going to have to move. He's not. Oh dear. That's not going well.
Casper.
That's unfortunate. Surely you got to see what's going on around you, but I'm not really one to talk because I absolutely killed Slash yesterday. I didn't mean to, but I did. Well, I did do it, but I didn't mean to do it. Don't take this out of context.
Well, you took Slash out on purpose.
Yeah.
Absolute inbred.
Faster Racer's retired. He must have found a very interesting route, or he's just in the pit lane. Right then, so Liam couldn't get his Slipstream dream, but that doesn't mean Blizzard can't. And I guess, well, Liam is sacrificing everything. He's gonna have to hope he holds that P3. Blizzard giving himself plenty of room to start this lap. And again, I shall ride on board with this one. I don't care if there's millions of other laps going on around. This is going to be the best one of the lot. So you're going to sit back and enjoy.
Darno's not going to the lap. It must have happened to him. There's a lot of traffic.
Yeah, he's in the pits right now. This is the track at its best. I know.
You just said those words.
I know. I'm just trying to put some context onto it though. He's in the pits when the track's at its best. Blizzard beats his best sector time by a whole 1,000th of a second. Will he beat his speed trap though from before? Will he beat his speed trap? 2:16 it was last time. He's missed it. And maybe it nicked in there just a little bit, but certainly was more in the 2:15 range. Maybe not the best middle sector though. He's really cutting about as much as he can without actually cutting. He's going to have to do quite a lot of damage in the last sector though. It is down. And we've still got Louis to have a lap, by the way. I'm not sure if Louis is the car ahead or he's one of the cars behind, but I guess we'll find out when the name goes up on the leaderboard.
He's about to come into the penultimate corner now.
Righty, we'll watch him first. He's going to derate quite a lot on that main straight, though, potentially. And not the best run through the final corner. Missed the apex quite a bit. This is not going to be pole at the minute, but we'll wait and see. Nowhere near. Blizzard.
This is really... He's just lost. He's hit his potential already.
Blizzard.
Decline.
Blizzard couldn't get there. Toxic Tomatoes on a decent enough lap, you know. If he can just find a half a tenth, he'll be onto the top 3. And we'll see how he gets on with that. Casper's in the pits. He's going to start last place, unless someone gets disqualified in the next few moments. But here is Toxic Tomatoes. Also Jonathan actually as well. He stays 7th, but Toxic Tomato to the line. Didn't improve. What about Midnight? His teammate. He's down 17th. 12th he goes, and as you say, Lakitu's in the pit lane. He's already done his lap. Already did his lap. Okay, enough of the swearing. You disgrace.
Actually, let me ask in chat real quick.
Hey, Tom's here. Hello, Tom. So I'm the rest of you, but hello, Tom. He's moved to Xbox. Did you know? Okay, right then. Well, we lose Odems from speaking, and what's happened to him? Who knows? But
nothing. I'm still here.
Right. Well, lovely. I'm just saying, Tom. I've got to get it out there. He's left us. You've left us, Tom. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. The last thing he did in FIFA was slap me up 4-0. Anyway.
I just say, nobody cares.
Okay, can't go for the grid then. We do care about that. It's a wet start, remember. Intermediates by the looks of it, but it is Jarno and Paul from Blizzard, the French merchant, apparently. Liam 3rd, then Louis 4th, fraud. Toxic Tomato, good stuff from him, and Gil as well, the F2 boys from last season. Jonathan, Lakitu, Lickleblocks, and Rafa, your top 10. Then Jacob Tex, Midnight, Forbes, Ashbest, Onyx, Faster Racer, Lee Finlay, Deso, Lion, and Casper. And I don't want to see one single person bring up the fact I said that Rafa's going to win the title. Unless he wins tonight, of course, in which case, yeah, feel free, I'm a genius. He will be fine. Yeah, we're going on about spanners in the chat now. Where is my moderator thing? I'm still waiting. Am I moderator yet? Absolute joke. I want to be a moderator. What's your problem, people? Imagine that.
Not either.
You don't let your F1 commentators be mods. Like, unbelievable. Anyway, as you can see, I wasn't lying. The rain is here.
Wait. It's wet?
Wait. I said that just a minute ago.
Joking. Shut up. My God. You're so annoying.
Oh dear. Match made in heaven, I think.
I hope Yarno crashes, honestly. But besides that, I think we're gonna have a. No, we're not gonna have a good race. I don't like the wet. I think the wet in this game just kills all racing. The
Thank
tires might
you.
even overheat here. Oh my god.
You're
Oh my
talking
God.
sense. I've been saying this for like the last 2 seasons, and not one person's believed me. It's great.
Yeah, wet just makes everything boring, which is weird because it does the opposite in real life.
Exactly, yeah. Rain ruins it here and makes it in real life. Although, can I just say, tires are absolutely fine here in the wet. Trust me, I know.
So, hit me again. Anyway,
Yeah. Right, let's see what tires roll on. Oh, shock horror, it's entered. Right, we'll put position change on. I think that'd be more useful. As we get this race started. To 39 lovely viewers. Hello, we've already fallen back to last season's numbers. That didn't take long. Shame. Shame.
because I'm not on Twitter anymore. I think that's
Yeah,
what's happening.
that's ruined it, hasn't it?
Hmm.
Hey, now we're going up. Right, people, get your links out.
Can you believe that the Twitter, that Jack himself decided that I was too dangerous for his platform?
I know.
I was our entire platform, I promise you. Jack's a pussy.
Yeah, well, that's nice. I have no idea actually what the full weather forecast is. They only said it would be wet at the start, I think. I haven't asked for the rest. I can try and ask now. But really, do you not want a bit of unpredictability, people? You boring people. Although they only said wet at the start, so that means maybe...
Fuck that.
Right, hold on. Let me ask. I'm sure someone can pause the game a second and answer me. For the fans.
So, where and how do you think Lewis is going to bottle it this time? I reckon that the corner before the long right-hander, he's going to just lose it and crash.
Well, that's where quite a lot of people binned it yesterday on these seeing conditions, so I'd agree with you on that. It's a very dangerous corner. But you know what? I reckon he's going to get a bit desperate and he's going to go for moves because he doesn't know how to overtake, remember. He spent so much time either at the front or giving up. He doesn't actually do much overtaking, and so I reckon he's going to take out Liam at turn 1. And then Blizzard and Yarna will fly off into the distance, and Rafa will be there as well. Anyway, we're all lining up on the grid. Casper's not having a great start either this season, has to be said. He's parking up in last place, looking for a good race. That's fantastic. And yeah, we'll see how he gets on. But it is Yarna on pole. It is Blizzard in second place. Actually quite a long run to turn 1, and not the heaviest braking zone, but I expect to see a lot of people maybe going wide thanks to the wet conditions. The lights are on here at Paul Ricard. And the race is underway. Louis did not get a good launch at all. He's going to be absolutely swamped. But what about the guys at the front? Looks like we're not going to do anything stupid. Mind you, saying that, someone will do something stupid. We have got single file at front 2, good stuff. And we've now got Louis actually making an overtake. He did make a very late braking move into turn 1. And he didn't
Liam
crash.
was very cautious.
Yeah.
Liam was very cautious there. I think it was his teammate.
We've got a bit of side-by-side in the second chicane. This is where we always see it go wrong on this track. But at the minute, it looks like we're all okay. Seeing more people going wide at turn 2. We have got 3 wide though in the middle. 2 Ferraris and an Alfa Romeo making a very tasty meal of that corner.
Blizzard locked the back end heavily there, and Luke's going to get him now.
Got so much action already through the field, and yeah, as you say, here comes Louis. He's going to look for the outside line. That is the overtaking line, but in the wet on lap 1, is it a good idea? He's going to give it a go. He will keep it on the track, and we'll see if Blizzard can get a good exit. He needs to make sure he's ahead of Louis, or else it'll be a really nightmarish day for him. You can pass at the top of the hill, presuming the guy ahead doesn't try and defend. And yeah, looks like we're all fine. But yeah, very good start. Shockingly good.
Remember, it's the wet. He's going to win the race. God. Just remember, he's go in the wet. Oh.
Oh, there's a crash there. We've got a car drifting right, but he's made it through. Fair enough. That was Master Racer taking a very interesting line through the long right hand. That was a great camera. Can we get that every lap? You can see the whole field going through there. What?
Owen, please, it's pronounced Raster Racer. Come on.
Yeah, funny. You're hilarious.
Lewis,
hilarious, dude.
I just remember he was the god in the wet. So, I would not be shocked if he wins this race. I completely forgot how broken he was in the wet. I have missed league racing, I'll tell you that.
I'm not racing.
Yeah. Don't care.
Right then, so not only have we completed the first lap, but we've completed it unscathed. So you can crash now for the rest of the race. We've got some side by side.
And
Look at that.
some Mercedes. Who is that?
It's Onyx. They're touching
Onyx. Yes.
touching all the way down.
Read.
I still don't really know how this helmet would work for Onyx. I mean, it's got the top of the pumpkin up there. That can't be good for aerodynamicness. You know how they all love their aerodynamicness on these helmets these days.
Alright, yeah. Talk about helmets, not the fact that they're side by side.
I'm just saying, it can't help in this fight, but it has actually this time. Must be a wet weather spec. As we get Forbes now trying to get involved. This could get tasty in a moment. This could be side by side, and luckily Forbes does avoid it
into the inside line there.
That's not the good line though. You don't like the inside line when you're behind. Trust me.
Inside line is never the bad line. I promise.
On that corner
sometimes
it is.
Sometimes you just gotta spark people up. That was me. Liquor blocks wouldn't see lap 3. I'm telling you. Oh, speaking of,
yeah, there you go. He might not see lap 3 yet. He's still gonna go try and go side by side.
Gave him space.
Bad camber on this.
Disgusting drivers. This.
Oh, that's contact on the exit. Really not leaving much space, and there's more contact. Forbes has been absolutely bullied in the minute, and luckily he didn't have Ash Best trying to go for it. He thought about it.
I don't know what he was doing.
Louis fastest lap. Uh-oh. Casper now side by side as well. All the action's happening at the back, and while that's fantastic, I don't really care. Can we please get Louis to fight at last? And then crash. Look at this, Casper, that's an ambitious one, and he nearly made it work. But didn't, because it was too ambitious. Right, let's go to the front then. Let's have a look and see if Jarno will be able to hold the lead. Louis hasn't used any ARS, and Jarno's not used really any either.
Oof. Jarno went completely sideways, but because he has a wheel, he completely saved it.
Yeah, you can't do that on a pad. Cheat.
You can't do that on a pad at all, no.
Unbelievable.
That's right, the pad propaganda is coming back.
I mean, pad is still OP. But not here. I need to make my defense for that. Please agree with me on that, Mr. Pad. Yeah, nothing happened. I'm trying to pad. Will they pass already? I know it's lap 3, but people, you know, I'm missing Big Boris here. For all I know, I could never be allowed to leave the house again. Is Ash Best jumping about on your screen, or?
Yes, he is.
Right, okay.
Very likely.
Yeah, that's really bad. He's going to DC in a second, surely, right? There's no way he'll keep going like that. That's a telltale sign of catastrophic activity happening.
I think Deso still has coronavirus since he's last.
Yes.
Is he about to pit? No, it's a terrible line.
Fair enough. Ash Best is still side by side, but with another McLaren this time. And yeah, this ends in tears. These guys stay side by side like this. Watch back from Vaster Racer, he might find himself gaining a little bit of time from this because they're still side by side. Ash Best hopefully will now just abandon that manoeuvre, and he does. And Lee then takes a really weird line. So he took a defensive line, which in the wet actually is a really not defensive line in any way, shape or form. Doesn't really help him much.
I'm watching everybody out of the corner before the long straight, and they're just all sliding. It's kind of nice to watch.
It's not a nice corner to drive, no, it's very difficult. I nearly bottled the race there yesterday. It's very sad. and fascinating.
Nobody asked. Nobody asked.
Why is Rafa doing so badly? I put all my hopes on you. Go on. If I can pass him, you can pass here.
It's fine. He's behind.
Oh, what's happened to
Forbes.
Midnight? What has happened to him? What on earth has happened to him? Has he lost it up the hill? He's being hit now by Ashbest. What in God's name was going on? Has he got a puncture?
It looked like he did.
Because he lost it on the way up the hill. It was a really weird place. I don't think he hit anyone. He can't make the corners. There must be a puncture there. It's hard to tell. I can't see through the mirrors whether there's a puncture, but he must. No, I don't think he... What did he do? I don't get it. I don't get it. He just ruined Ashbest's race. Poor Ashbest. He'll not get them tires to the end. So he's got to pit again after this. Oof. Safety car needed.
Lickle on the very laggy.
Also Jake attacks. Ferraris are making moves.
I meant Jake attacks at the minute. Oh, I'm sorry.
No problem, bud.
My defense, they're both very unforgettable people. Sorry, both very forgettable people.
Tom, are you saying lockdown? Is that what Big Boris has announced? Because obviously that doesn't affect most of us. Funny. Anyway, Louis. You see...
Gil has gone very wide. Here comes Jay.
Yeah, it's curtains for you there, Gil. It's curtains. As Jake attacks, skillfully gets his way up to P7. Fantastic move. But yeah, Louis just sort of stuck here. Blizzard is just crawling around. I mean, what's happened to him? He's just got no pace. Blizzard a fraud confirmed? Absolute disgrace, like. But seriously, why is no one using their ERS? Like, it's not like it's hard to save it. It's really not.
That's why. That's why. It's because it's so easy to save that it's just there.
Yeah, but you can use it a bit more than this, can't you? There's
also,
no
traction.
I'm sorry, I had my ERS yesterday and I had it absolutely done by the end of the race. You have to use all of it.
Yeah.
That's how you pass people, you idiots.
F3. F3.
21 seconds. Probably get it done alright here, actually.
F3. Every time you feel like you've done something worth bragging about, just remember F3. Not saying there's anything wrong with winning F3, but for you, it's F3, so...
It's a big achievement, dude, Paris.
Pipe down. If it was F2, I'd have a bit of respect, but...
I can't do F2. I would have signed up for F2 if I could have, but... I don't care, but I wanted...
I was on F1. No,
I can't... I can't... that's not fair. You're evil.
The thing about the plane is that dirt here actually is a thing.
It just isn't.
It is, though.
It's just not.
No, it definitely is.
No.
Yes, it is. What? Yes, it is.
No.
Yeah, it is.
That's a big L.
Oh, sure. Yes, it is.
It's not. I had no issue with Dirty Air yesterday. I know you're going to say, free, but there was nothing wrong with it. I ran behind the guy in second for 8 laps. Or not 8 laps, 4 laps. Not 8 laps. I passed one out 8.
And then what happened?
I won.
You know, but what happened to the guy in ahead?
I passed him.
Yeah, and then what happened after you passed him?
I pulled away. Because I was faster than him.
Exactly.
Because I only fell behind because I made a mistake.
You're proving my point, you fat mong.
But then the guy behind that guy got straight back past him as well because he was super fast. There was no Dirty Air helping him there. He was just raw fast. The guy was slow, I think.
Then what happened?
He crashed.
After he got past. Did he pull up?
We all pulled away. Yes.
Exactly.
That doesn't mean that the Dirty Air's a problem.
Just everyone in the comments just say
I had
whether
to
or
be
not
I had to be
dirty air is a
close
problem,
enough
especially in the
at this
rain.
very corner to set up a move. If there's dirty air problems, there's no way I could have done that. I'm just saying. Someone support me on this. The dirty air wasn't a problem. Look how the dirty air is
in the rain it gets exacerbated. It is a thing.
That's fantastic, but
when
can I
you
just
pull away,
point
you'll know
out,
it's just-
we're not going to have to wear that for too long, because as you can see, it stopped raining, so you can stop having this argument, and this time 10 laps will be on dries. I would say 5 laps, but I've seen how Brazil works, I don't know how this track works, I always see how it gets wet super quickly. I don't know how quickly it dries, so I'll just say it'll dry at some point. And maybe that's when Blizzard will unleash this pace that I'm still waiting on.
It doesn't have 2 seconds behind. Shameful display. Speaking of shameful, Rafa in 13th place.
No comment.
Wait, his internet may as well have stayed dead.
I know.
He'd be scoring the same points.
Well, I mean, what is actually happening to
Here
him?
comes Forbes. The
Here comes-
wettest driver on the grid on Nickel Blocks. Nickel Blocks will easily defend this because Forbes is just a Sparks regen.
Go on, Rafa. No bias, but go on, Rafa. Can I just check, by the way, what Lee Finlay has pitted onto the mediums? Have you seen how he's in trouble? Shall we watch him for the next 2 laps?
Finlay is the master of just terrible decision making.
Oh.
Like if you think it's a bad idea,
Okay, ignore that then.
Finlay
Even with a spray, it's dry time apparently. Okay, track
I don't
does
care,
dry
my point
quickly.
Still stands.
My
point still stands.
My point also still stands. Okay, the track dries that quickly then. Sorry, Lee. Can I officially apologise for that? Because that is actually fantastic. Anyway, we've got Lickleblocks. Can we never talk about that again? Lickleblocks, Rafa, Forbes, and Casper. Oh no! Rafa, you idiots! Oh my god, he gets one chance and he crashes.
None.
Right, what about Lickleblocks? Is he going to crash or is he going to make a move? Because he's already lost that place, he'll be wanting to get that back now. They're drifting through there. My god, is that really how quickly the track dries? That's incredible as Lickle's all over the road. Look at this. Liam's race is ruined. It's absolutely ruined. He's going to be held to... He's just... Can we get an F in the chat?
Let's see how Richard gets held by. I'm going to stay on board with him because it's ridiculous.
Oh, look at this. This is so painful. Right, I assume we'll all be on mediums.
He's still just going to stay.
I assume we're all going to be on mediums. Blizzard's beating out Louis.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Casper is behind Liam. Not how bad this. Oh no, Casper still has to hit. Alright.
Right then, will Lee beat anyone out? Yeah, Liam's 8, but Blizzard has jumped up to second. Look at that. Lee's even beat him out. Okay. Can I just say, masterclass of the race to Lee. I just thought that was a disastrous move, but he went on the right lap. Did he actually gain anything from it though? I know did he gain all 9 of those places on that lap? It wouldn't surprise me. Don't know where I was beforehand, but it still went quite well. He got fast in the chat. I hope I'm saying that right. Fast? I still don't know how to say it, but yeah, it was a good fight yesterday. Shame about the strategy. Yeah, I was looking at it was going to be a good race, but you can enjoy a good race now.
Who's fast?
The guy I was racing with yesterday, and
what's his league racing credentials?
I have no idea. But he's quick.
Is he new?
He was a reserve, I think.
Is he new?
I guess. I don't know. I've never seen him before. I don't think. Maybe you can tell us in the chat. Are you new?
Bass, I just want you to know that Owen, don't worry about him. Give him like 5 months, you'll be far faster at him. Keep trucking.
You're nice.
Yes.
Look at Lakitu on the inside of Forbes, and Forbes defending that well to stay ahead. I don't think Lakitu will get the switch back there. Should be covered off.
Experience. Forbes defending well.
He is new. Yes, he's new. There you go.
I've got a new agenda. I'm sorry. I've got a new agenda against Forbes. It's just the fact that he's in a Force India and his defending was woeful in not opening a few laps.
You've got an agenda against him and you don't know what the car he's driving is. I know we have to keep doing this again, but it's not a Force India. Why do people still call it?
Racing Point, sorry.
Ugh. It's been nearly 2 years now.
It's been like 5 days. Calm down.
Goodness. Well, that's a good question from Tom. Are you more susceptible to the coronavirus because you had your issues? Have your issues. You're going to die anyway, aren't you?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Because the pneumonia, like what, almost 2 years ago? I think I'll be fine.
Was it really that long ago? I thought it was a lot more recent than that, actually.
18.
Ah, time flies. And Jay is also flying, but he's also got Jonathan on the back, so I just had to relate to the racing. So you'll not die from the coronavirus then?
Hope not.
Right, don't have to call up another reserve commentator then. That's good to know. You've kept your job then.
Wow, that's a caring.
Right then, Blizzard, what's happening here? Because you've got to catch, haven't you? I mean, because Jarno's just going to run away with this now, isn't he? Livy's faster as well. Just not going to plan. See, they had to mention that he'd won 3 in a row, and we had to mention it as well. And it's going to ruin his week. He'll not win today, and he'll be absolutely fuming. He'll hide in the corner every day for the rest of the week. He'll come out of hiding, fuming, and he'll win the title because of it. Anyway, Toxic Tomato, can we just say, P4 at the minute.
Great job.
He's doing a fantastic job right now.
How about Liam's double stacking?
Yes, but what can you do? He couldn't stay out on another lap on the enters, could he? Mind you, he could have done what Lee Finlay did and just pit the lap before. Look how he just quickly the track dries. It's astonishing now. Oh, look at you, Tom. You know 6 cases of actually, you know what? We can't say that on YouTube apparently because they don't like that. Don't ask why. So you know 6 people with it, Tom.
It's not like this stream is monetized or anything.
I know, but you want to be too careful. Now, is Casper going to try around the outside here? No. Alright, you're very funny, Tom. You're an alcoholic. Terrible, terrible alcoholic. Imagine drinking.
Are you commentating
Safety
on this
car,
PSGL race or talking
safety
to Tom?
car. Rafa and Lion appear to have died at the top of the hill.
Owen, you answer my question.
Yes, I'm commentating now on it. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Nothing's happening. It's France.
Every 5 seconds I'm hearing, well, Tom did this, Tom did that.
Where did Rafa go? Because I can see where Lion is, but I have no idea where Rafa is. No, sorry, I was getting distracted by Tom. Because something was happening in this league race, but now it's going to happen. But anyway, yeah. Sorry, Tom's a raging alcoholic, right? Just back on that. Imagine drinking alcohol. Unbelievable.
And I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. We don't care.
And this is why your account got suspended.
Shut up.
Faster Racer has got a penalty for exceeding track limits, I assume, under a safety car. Hi.
I think that's fitting for Faster Racer considering his qualifying shenanigans.
Yeah, in fairness, it's all karma, really, isn't it? Right then, so Ash Best, well, oh my god. The camera's had a real spasm there, sorry about that. But he is now back in the race after, well, the disaster he had earlier thanks to Midnight having some form of problem at the top of the hill. Quick recap, nothing's happened. It was a wet start, which meant you couldn't really get much racing done. Most of the action we saw happened at the back. When we went to dries, we saw Liam fall down a bit because he was having to sack with Blizzard, who in the same pit-stop phase jumped Louis. Nothing else really happened, I don't think. It's been a bit of a quiet start, but now we're going to get the whole field nice and bunched up. Safety car is out for a crash. Certainly that lion had at the top of the hill. I didn't see on the map anywhere where Rafa went. I assume he just sort of internet went and he died.
I'm guessing Yarno held up Lewis, and that's how Blizzard got through.
It could be, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense, maybe.
Very unfortunate.
There were a lot of cars pitting as well. It doesn't help with where the Williams garage was, but I don't know.
Yeah, but he's last, so nobody would have gone ahead of him.
Yeah, you're right. It has to have been Yarno then.
Big rip.
Right then. So we just gotta wait now. We've gotta wait quite a while. I don't think we can go green until the whole field is backed up. And so that means we've gotta wait for at least another lap or two for Ash Best to close down that 41-second gap. Take your time, fella.
The climb of Ash Best really has been something. Really has been spectacular. He used to be a god on F1 2017.
Who?
Look, it's Ash Best.
Really? You wouldn't think it. Your mic's...
2017.
I wasn't really paying much attention to F1 2017. I swear, all my focus was on like ILR3, and that's it. I wasn't aware of the rest of the league racing world until I started commentating.
Yeah, Ash Best, he was, I think he won 2 championships. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very pacey. Beat Lewis, beat Cliffy. And he took off assist for 2018, and he's just been abysmal ever since. Quite the decline.
Is it a bit like a Shimasi style thing where he just fell off the cliff as well? Where is Shimasi these days?
Where is Shimasi? That's a great question.
He has just disappeared. I'm really impressed by it.
To be fair, if it weren't for a PSGL commentary, I would have disappeared as well.
I don't think that's possible. Even when you've got no Twitter, we all just have your presence, no matter what's happening.
No, but I'm on Twitter as well, so I would have definitely just disappeared.
Doubt it.
Yeah, okay, Ash won 1 championship and he got robbed because he had to go on holiday. Lol.
The joys of having to miss league races because you have to go on holiday.
You know, right? Poor guy. I'm just having a freaking enjoyable real life.
Aren't we happy then the whole country's just gone on lockdown? No one can go on holiday now, you've got to sweat. Do you know how good this is, right? No more school. Although actually that's extremely sad because I never have to go to school ever again. But at the same time I'm really sad about that. But it does mean 12 weeks at the house at least to sweat F1.
How old are you?
18, fam. So basically
I always thought you were like 12.
Oh, cheers. Would it help if I say I only turned 18 last week? So like I'm only sort of just there.
Happy birthday.
Ah. Anyway, back to the point. I get 12 weeks to sweat, right? And I don't know about you, but I've got a serious feeling that F1 2020 isn't a thing, right? I don't know if I'm the only one. I asked this question on Twitter the other day.
Make it.
But
the game or the real life season?
Well, there is no season, so can there be a game? What would they do with it? Couldn't they just, in my opinion, they should have paid DLC for this, put some old tracks on, put the 2020 grid on, sorted. I wouldn't mind.
If we don't know if there won't be a season, there might still be a season.
I don't think there will be. But anyway.
Only needs 8 races.
That'd be really bad though, wouldn't it? I wouldn't pay 60 quid for that. Anyway, are we ready to go racing again, folks? Because we're at the halfway stage. Safety car is about to pull in. And Yarno is looking to pull away and win. But he's now got Blizzard right on his tail rather than 2.5 seconds behind. Hopefully he can now stick in that. And there's plenty of straights, plenty of ERS to use. DRS will be enabled soon as well. And he's wasting forever, Yarno, to get started. And Blizzard slides, so does Louis. That should have Yarno covered as he crosses the line to restart the French Grand Prix on lap 15.
He was weaving. That should be like a, what, 10-second penalty?
Ah, yeah, disqualification, in fact. Forget the penalty, just get rid of him. Louis hasn't bottled yet, actually, so we need him here, maybe for that. He could be the...
It was wet, so of course he had.
Alright then, so that was single file through the start there. Nothing really massively important happened. And look at this, more is weaving. Well, actually, nah, you'll probably count that. That doesn't count as weaving, actually. No, oh, what is he doing? Just crash. If you're going to do that, he'll lose the back end. Like I said, there's no grass to lose it on. You can do that all you like on this track. You won't see him doing that many other places. But look at this, he's staying right up tight to the outside, that would be. And, yeah, leaving none of the track used at all. He just doesn't care what he's doing right now, but he's just so fast he can get away with it. It's weird lines. He's ignoring the racing lines.
It's time for Blizzard to earn his money. This is time for Blizzard to show why he was so highly rated.
Yeah, come on, lad.
And this is not even me having an agenda against Yarno. This is me saying Blizzard really should try and win this race. He's got a perfect chance after that safety car.
Yeah, he's got to stay within that 1 second at least, though, because he's already 7/10 back.
Got 2 warnings.
If he falls back any more, then he's in trouble. Liam, his teammate, is starting to challenge Gil. I saw he had a bit of a slide at the last corner. He's on hards. Not the best strategy, considering mediums can easily go to the end from here, as far as I'm aware. Especially the safety car would help as well. And Blizzard is already about to fall out of DRS. He's in trouble. Big trouble. When DRS is enabled next lap.
Terrible.
He's just not got the pace right now compared to Jarno. I mean, of course, you've got to give a bit of a benefit of the doubt. I mean, this is Jarno we're talking about. But Blizzard's like an alien child. He should be able to win. But he's not. Louis will be loving this, though. As will the other 17 drivers. Or other 16 drivers. 15, I can't count. I still... ignore me. There's a lot of cars behind Blizzard. Will probably end up caught on a DRS train now, and that means when the fighting eventually gets started. Because Gil will fall down the field, and then they should be able to catch up. I think Liam's still got plenty of pace. So you just got to try and navigate that Haas. I just don't understand the thought process behind going on hards. He could have even in the safety car just pitted for mediums now. I know he would have fallen back, but he's going to fall back anyway.
Blizzard actually...
Yeah. Blizzard's looking fine at the minute, actually. But he did lose it all in the first sector last lap, so we'll just hold our breath a minute. Just wait and see if he can keep it, because look at it, he's losing it now, and he's used all of his ERS up, and just stupid. He will get DRS though.
Really? Yeah, I think
no, he won't.
On his ERS.
No, he won't.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's gonna be close. Oh, he just about got it.
Just.
In fact, Louis fell back quite a bit there as well. No, the top three have all just split a little bit there. Blizzard though gets to close that gap a little bit, and then looks at his ERS and just, yeah, I don't see that ending well. Liam has got by Gil. No real surprise of how the tyres are. Expect more position to be lost. Lakiti on it.
Was still there, by the way.
Forbes is having a bit of a nightmarish lap at the minute. He's losing places left, right, and centre. I don't know if he went wide or something at the chicane, but he's down in fourth
region.
And Lickle there on the inside of Lakitu. That's going to be a little bit of contact, but nothing too bad. They'll go side by side towards the end of the lap. 2 corners to go. Lickle maybe would think about trying to crowd out the Renault, and they're ghosting. In fact, that saved them from a collision.
They hit on my screen.
Oh, well, okay. Alright, well, look at this. Casper now going to try and thread the needle, get the 2 of them. He's got 1. Will he get the other one? Ooh. No. That could have been a crash as well. He's lucky that didn't end up going round. It could so easily have done so. And Lickle is not going to go for that, I don't think. So he'll just sit back. Midnight on the inside of Forbes, trying to make his day Even worse.
Still just in DRS rather.
Yeah, Forbes is falling right down the field at the moment. Not all is well. Is Casper gonna get past Lakitu? Probably. Yeah, straight's more than long enough. And people want this straight to be the entire thing without a chicane in the middle. Are you lot mental? Right. Right then, so again, it seems all the fun stuff, all the nice action is happening at the back. No points are on offer for this fight. The leaders just aren't really too bothered right now. Again, it's weird. I don't know what their problem is. We had such a classic here last season. Maybe I've got my hopes up too much for another one. Right, come on people, do something fun. And don't hit each other. Do it, I'm gonna make it fun.
Miss Limitless in the chat. Hello, sir.
You know what? Why am I being told to watch the front? There's nothing to watch. Have you ever watched the PSGL race? Blizzard doesn't know how to overtake, nor does Louis. And Yardo's the fastest guy out there. The guys at the back are actually fighting, so I'm gonna watch them, okay?
Oh, this is caught up a lot, though.
Oh my goodness, he's caught up. Is he gonna pass? Of course he's not gonna pass. We'll sit back and look at his ERS and think he's got no chance. But sure, we'll sit back and watch this. And we'll miss Lickle overtaking Lakitu because that's not important, is it? Or at least we'll miss him try.
I mean, when was that ever important?
It's better than nothing. Right, side by side up the hill, we're going to ignore that comment. That's stupid comment.
When would that be important? Color Lakitu. Good. I mean, shit. The last lap, I'll still ignore it.
Still, fight that right round the outside and they've hit each other. Here comes Midnight. Oh, he's going to hit as well. That's going to be round. And will anyone else run into him? Forbes just avoids it. I don't know quite how he managed it, but he did. And somehow no contact. Right, now we can go back to the...
now. This was enough to just save his DRS and not try and overtake.
Yeah, he can sit now in the DRS and not use his ERS. That is something he really should be doing. And he wasn't on that straight, so yeah, good no ERS usage. Probably didn't word that right. I was saying he was doing the right thing. Forbes has now got a penalty.
Or he could go for the overtake and then let long. Yeah, go for the overtake and then just use no ERS regardless.
But this is Blizzard. He's not going to pass.
I know, but like, who knows? Like, if he did that, there's a chance he could blow up Yarno, which would help him.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens as Jonathan gets past Jictex for P5. Not going too badly for the Renault driver right now. Surprisingly, Gil has actually stayed in the top 10. I was sort of expecting those tyres to just have no performance whatsoever, but it's not doing too badly right now.
I feel like Gil is really good.
He is from F2 last season, isn't he? He's one of the graduates, as well as Toxic Tomato, so they're both very good drivers. The bar for F2 drivers was put quite low anyway last season after Will Murdoch's just disastrous season. But yeah, we're doing ourselves a bit prouder this time, F2. As Louis, well, look at him now. He now looks so excited to overtake. That could actually pressure Blizzard into doing something.
Yeah, you might as well, honestly. If he can get close enough and Lewis is right behind him,
he is really looking good.
Lewis does it as well.
Yeah. If you're going to get one by, get both by. They're going to maybe try and work together on this one. Of course, they were teammates last season. They have a tactical bone or two in them, I'm sure. They've got to figure this out and do it properly. I don't know if they'll be in a party, but they probably will be.
If they were teammates, I imagine Liz would definitely try and get fast. They were like probably better teammates, but since they're not, they have to be a bit more cautious. I imagine they are in a party.
They must be. They must be in a party.
If I was with them, we'd all be in a party. I know, because he was just obsessed with me. um, yeah, this could get pretty interesting.
Well, we've got 7
Okay, big
laps
finish.
to try and figure it out. We need a big finish because we've had nothing happen so far, haven't we? It's all been building up to this, and it is building up quite well. And you know what, let's just throw a wild card in there as well. Say this does get heated, Toxic Tomato, it has to be said, has really done a good job of keeping himself there.
He has, yeah.
Not quite in DRS, but he could catch if these guys just sit on 0 DRS the whole time. Of course, he's quite low himself on DRS, it has to be said, as is Jonathan, and everyone else,
around
actually.
This track, you're going to be low on the RS around this track. It's a given, just like Britain.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Toxic Tomato, you can't count him out either if this all starts getting a bit hectic, because look at that, Louis practically pushing him through turn 1, and Blizzard's practically pushing Yardo.
Yeah, he has to go for it this time, surely. Look how close Lewis is to you.
I hope everyone in the chat is getting flashbacks to me last season, because I am. I said there's every lap about Blizzard in Hockenheim, and he just never did it.
If he doesn't go for it,
Louis got him. Louis got him. He has to have him. Look at this.
A terrible run. Lewis, stay behind him.
The closing speed for Blizzard. Wow. But there it goes, Louis. He opened the door up, in fairness. The outside line's the right way to go, and they do hit each other. No damage, but there you go. Toxic Tomato right in it.
Why would you do that, Lewis? You actual potato.
Nah, it was more Blizzard defending aggressively, I think, because it was the right line to pass. But, yeah,
No,
Blizzard defended it well.
Passing?
Well, yeah, I guess maybe that is a good question, because now Yarno, oh god,
Now
yeah.
they're both going to be out of DRS. And even if he got through, he's going to be out of DRS.
I tell you what, in all this, Yarno actually has been saving loads of DRS. Ugh. Just give him the win already. But then again, Blizzard is still there. He's still there. And he's actually still got enough DRS. Not much, but it's enough. Toxic Tomato has lost a lot there. He's had a big mistake, and this is going to be Jagatech getting himself up to P4. He's going to Fred Dunedin, he's going to go through the middle of the two of them, is he? Or not, actually. Oh, he keeps making it. He can't decide. The ERS is all over the show on that straight, but he's not going to get either of them. He will get Toxic Tomato, actually, sorry. But Jonathan, biggest gainer after all that. And there's Liam now, he's going to get by Toxic Tomato. We had to big him up, didn't we? And now there's loads of contact. Look how close that is. That is a train and a half through there. That's what, 8 cars? And they're all fighting away. Gil is fighting for his life right now. What happened to Toxic Tomato? Did he have a big slide or something?
I think Gil's hard time when it comes to play. Who knows?
Right, look at this. This is going to be 3 wide. Oh my goodness me, that's not the line. Don't be doing that there. These guys are absolutely gone beast mode. Onyx is in Narnia. And he's going to get a nice view of all this happening ahead, because somehow Toxic Tomato is somehow staying 5th. I don't know how he hasn't fallen right to the back of this. He's had a shocking last lap. And Blizzard's all over Yarno again. What on earth is happening? This is all just kicked off. Here goes Casper on the inside of his teammate, looking to get himself up into the points positions. And P4 is now staring right at him, so he can go from last to 4th. That wouldn't be a bad day. There goes Gil on the inside of Liam. Not going to quite make that one stick. But finally, these guys have woken up and they're hitting each other.
Ooh, Casper on Onyx.
That...
Ooh.
I don't know how that wasn't a big accident there. That was...
What?
Oh!
11th to 4th all just converge on each other like this.
It's because Toxic Tomato had a mistake in the final sector of the last lap.
Made a mistake, yeah.
And it closed everything up. There were 4 of them fighting down to turn 3. Because Jagatex couldn't tell whether he wanted to pass or not on Jonathan. And so they all just sort of sat there. It was really weird. But now the top guys are up and personal again. And we can start watching this fight again. And shockingly, we've gone from nothing's happening to what's not happening right now.
You're just always just off one out of that corner.
Yeah.
Really not helping.
He does not get good runs. Right, I think we've calmed down a tad on this lap. Still a very close train. I'm sure the second Toxic Tomato tries to go back for that P4. We'll be back to craziness again. Ash Best gets by Vasta Racer.
Oh, Toxic Tomato's right behind. You go
Yeah,
for it?
Toxic Tomato is thinking about it. He practically pushed him into the corner. Well, actually, you know what? People are in the chat are saying, marking, are saying everyone could never have a race as interesting as is at France. This is, right, the final lap of the 2019 French Grand Prix, just a bit more. Just gonna put that out there. Anyway, sorry, yeah, back to this.
Okay.
Because...
Right on both Blizzard. Let's see. Right now it's 310. I guarantee by the end of that, before the long straight, he's going to lose like 4 years.
He's gonna have to just wait, isn't he, until lap 27 and just hope. I guess that's what he's doing. They'll always say in the chat, I mean, we'll talk to these guys on the podium after the race, assuming Jarno wants to talk to you. Or, well, he won't talk to you, but I'll talk to Jarno, you can talk to the other two. But, yeah. That's assuming they don't all kill each other, of course.
5/10 now.
If I'm Louis, I'm just turning the ERS down, actually. Just wait it out. Yeah, they're all doing it. They're all just waiting. This last lap is going to be something special at this rate. Here comes Toxic Tomato up to P4 again. Recovers that time, but he may still not be the happiest guy on the track after whatever happened to him. The rest of the guys in that fight are keeping it relatively calm. Lee Finlay's trying to go up the hill and try and pass, but Blizzard's also getting dangerously close to Jarno again. I wonder if he's putting his ERS up on his way up the hill. I don't know what's happening there, but he could try and move into the long right-hander as well at the end, because he does get a fantastic run. But we've got 2 laps left then to try and decide the French Grand Prix. This is pretty much as close as these guys will want it to get. Now, you can pass in turn 1, you can pass in turn 3, you can pass in that back straight. Will Blizzard pass anywhere? I doubt it, really, until the next lap. But we'll see. There's contact. Louis hit the back.
Locked up there. That's not going to help.
Yeah, that all sort of got a bit too close there. That's what I'm saying. They got as close as they wanted to get. They don't want to get too close, or else that will keep happening. And that pretty much accounts for all of Blizzard's lost time anyway. But now does Louis fancy passing Blizzard? Because, well, he still has to make 2 passes in 2 laps if he wants to win this thing. Blizzard is using the ERS as well. I think he sort of realises that too.
Blizzard really messed that first corner up. It's a shame, because he was really close to Jarno.
Yeah, there was a bit of a tap from Louis as well. It wasn't the best first corner by either of them two. That might be what caused Blizzard's issues, actually. But yeah, it's now starting to get just a bit more separate than maybe these guys would have wanted, because you still got Jarno. Think about how much ERS he can throw at this final lap now.
Yeah.
He should be home and dry, but we'll wait and see. The rest of these guys are still fighting. We've got Casper trying to get by Gil. Outside line. That'll be an ambitious move, and there's a bit of contact.
Jarno's personal best this lap. This lap. Final lap.
Right then, let's just think about this then. So, oh, really bad in turn 1. Not good, Blizzard. That's going to lose you another 10th probably. He's got to throw everything at this, but he's not going to have enough ERS for both straights. What does he do? What does he do? He's having a slide as well. His tyres are going. So is Jarno's, in all fairness, but Jarno's got such a fantastic run away. Surely Louis is now just going to... He's going to have a good chance. But he's also low on ERS. They're all so low, apart from Jarno, who's just getting to flex his muscles right now. He seems to be alright. Blizzard's got nothing left on the tyres. And he's sliding about. Should he have went further earlier? We'll ask the question again and again. But it looks like, unless there's any penalties involved, that Jarno is going to take the French Grand Prix at a minute. But you never know. You never know. But we do, really, don't we? It's going to be 3 in a row. He's going to be up to 30... Well, not 36. I can't count. It'll be up to 48 points. Deso gets by Ash Best. So they are still fighting through the field. And they're inside each other. That's not a nice image. But here comes Jarno round the final corner. He's going to cross the line first. No penalties, I don't think, so he does win the French Grand Prix from Blizzard. And then Louis getting his first points of the season. Whoop whoop. Jaketex gets P4, Jonathan 5th, Lee in 6th, Toxic Tomato had a penalty, so he's 7th, Lee Finlay 8th, Casper 9th, Lakiti 10th, Gil 11th, Leco Blocks is 12th, Ash Best 13th, Onyx 14th, Deso 15th, and probably Vasta Racer, Midnight, and Forbes, although I think Forbes might have went up to 16th actually, but we'll see that in a second. So there he is then, 3 races, 3 wins for Jarno. It's becoming a bit boring, isn't it?
Why is his character Brendan Lee?
Because he's probably not in the game himself, is he?
Yeah, but don't be Brendan Lee.
He's a bit overrated, isn't he, Brendan Lee? Sorry.
Well, I don't think he's rated anymore. Last season.
Well, yeah.
Who won last season? Tanitsa? Yeah.
Yeah, Tanitsa won.
Be in the game next
He
season.
better be in the game next season. He's a much nicer person. Brendan Lee's just so cocky, you know. Right. Let me invite these people to the party, but first let me just quickly show you the results. There you go. You can screenshot, you can do whatever, but I've got to try and figure out if I can get these guys into the party or not. Without anger. Right, let's see. We'll invite Jarno first, though I've got a very small hope of him actually joining. He didn't join last week. And then Blizzard and Louis. I reckon Blizzard should be willing to talk. He likes talking. I don't know. These guys are all high. That's why they don't commentate on this league anymore. Well, actually, did they ever commentate on this league? I don't know. Sorry, I'm causing unnecessary beef. Right. Which is what you do best, actually. Nothing. I hope we'll get Blizzard and Louis in at the very least. I think they'd like to talk.
Lewis comes in for a call a bitch.
Has he got you muted, do you think?
Who, Lewis?
Well, I gotta ask, just in case some of them do.
Lewis? Why would Lewis have him muted?
I don't know. Maybe he had a fight.
He knows what's good for him, but he doesn't.
Right, well, we shall just wait and see if people join.
We should get hot. We should. What's a stupid schnitzel? Get that sociopath in this league. Sort Yarno out.
I thought Yarno was a solution to Louis. We're gonna have to get a solution for the solution.
Yeah, it's like when you have like a load of like bugs in your house, so you get in a lot of spiders to kill the bugs. Then you have a lot of spiders in your house, so you get like snakes to kill the spiders.
I wouldn't really go that far to get snakes. Anyway, hello, Louis. Sorry, you've come. Here's a conversation about how we went to stop you, and then your replacement, the guy that is stopping you, convincingly, needs stops now. 3 races now, Yarno's won. What are you going to do about it?
Well, I mean, Bahrain, my potato winning that happened. Australia, a certain Yarno happened, so...
I gotta say that was your fault and your fault only.
I mean, Yarno even admitted that it was partly his fault, partly my fault, so...
Well, more like 1% his fault and 99%.
Oh yeah, okay, Owen. Enjoy your F3.
I won an F3. You haven't won a single race all season, how does that feel? Reigning champion.
PSGL title.
It's coming.
Lewis, you and I haven't spoken in like 6 months, and this is your behaviour. Not even a hello. Not even a how are you, Odems.
You're the one who turned into a chicken and quit league racing, so...
I quit league racing because... Why did I quit? Oh yeah, my controller broke, and I realised that. I don't even like doing this.
Have you still got that bootleg controller?
Yeah, I got a new bootleg controller, and I realised that the reason it's a bootleg controller is that it just doesn't work with F1 at all. Like, pad traction isn't a thing. I missed that pad traction. There's like 2 settings: no throttle and full throttle. So yeah, still won't be. But yeah, my controller broke, and I realized after a few months out that I don't even like league racing that much anymore. So yeah, retired. But enough about me. Lewis, why'd you bottle that?
What did I bottle?
Well, why'd you try and overtake Blizzard when you were both so close to Yarno?
I had to try something he was on lower wings than me. I couldn't get near him through the corners because they all lead from straights. So I had to try something.
You should have, what was I gonna say? Words are hard.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Shut up. No, you should have waited until Blizzard was in close range to get. Were you in a bar with him?
No.
Oh.
Can you tell Odems hasn't league raced for months? He doesn't know the tactics anymore.
You should have waited until Blizzard had to go on Yarno so you could try and get them both. But no, instead you just try to blow Blizzard up. Shameless.
You know, in his defense, I did say it in the stream. I can understand why he went for the move because he would have had to get by 2 and 1 eventually. But yeah, you got to start winning at some point, Louis. You haven't won at all. This is meant to be.
With the rain in the start of the race, I had a very bad start. I missed like time to start, and I just couldn't get past Yarno with the Inters. Couldn't get close to him.
You had a bad start, but you still made places.
Here, Lewis, isn't there?
Yeah.
No,
Lewis,
there's not.
There's dirt here, isn't there?
Yes.
No.
Exactly.
There's not. No. Yarno, is it? Well, actually, I was going to ask Yarno if there's dirty air, but you wouldn't have had to worry about dirty air today, would you?
No, not really. But yes, there's dirty air.
Ah,
Oh my god, you muted me. Hi.
you're all clowns.
I didn't.
But I can hear you.
You can.
Oh.
What a beautiful reunion this is.
Fuck no.
Well, so how are you feeling about the start of the season in Yarno? Do you reckon you can whitewash the whole thing, win every race?
I think he's happy, Owen.
Yeah, it's not too bad start of the season, I would say. Especially with Louis not getting points in the first 2 races. Since, well, Louis is probably the fast, or second fastest, or fastest, one of the fastest. So, yes, it's been very, very good start.
Are you surprised that Blizzard didn't come at you at all?
I tried to pull away a few times, and I saw it was quite easy. So I knew I could just stay in front and not worry about him in the last lap.
Yeah, I think this race we saw Odems finally realise why I was always so angry at Blizzard every week, because in the last few laps he just kept saying, "Pass, do something, pass, do something." It's always been like that, so you couldn't ask for a better person behind you than Blizzard, because he just won't do anything.
He always gets close and then just sort of doesn't overtake. Either he makes a mistake, either he just doesn't overtake because he doesn't want to. It's just something.
And that's perfect for me because I hoped Louis would start battling him, so I could pull out of DRS,
yeah.
which didn't happen in the end, but still it helped quite a lot.
So the next race is in Canada. How are we feeling about that?
Kill me.
Terrible track.
Yeah, Canada is very, very good for me.
Another wheel track. Tends to be shot.
Eastwards, I was really fast in there as well, so yeah, I'm quite confident about that one.
Things you just don't want to hear. Really? Oh man, we need some competitiveness. We were saying this before, like I say, that we need to get Schnitzel on here. We need a solution to the solution. You were the solution to Louis, but now you're too fast. And so we need to get the solution. It's true. How many points?
Lewis, you've been a solution to yourself.
Louis, you are currently how many points behind? Because you were 32 points behind coming in. You are 36 points behind already. Something like that. Maybe I got my miles wrong, but you're way too far behind. You're in trouble.
38.
38 is even worse.
Chubby Chunga sings.
No, it's over.
Shut up.
Okay, I have a question for you, Lewis. Why did you decide to be terrible at F1 in this season that I wasn't challenging you for the title?
Maybe come back and I'll be good again, hopefully.
No.
I got held in the pits. I should have come out of the pits in P2, but my crew weren't ready for me, and then took forever to change their tyres, and I missed time to go as well, so Blizzard managed to jump me. Almost got dropped by Cameron as well, so allowed Yano to get away, and Blizzard.
Well, couldn't have happened to a nicer person. Yeah.
Well, I think we've sort of got all that sorted. It wasn't the most eventful race, we'll be honest. But, yeah, Canada should hopefully be good. Jarno's already said he's feeling confident, and Louis doesn't like the track. And so...
I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good, and it'll just fade into obscurity for the next race after.
Really, watch this race next week at your own risk. But, aye, we were about to leave, and you've turned up near like 5-10 minutes late. Blizzard, right, listen. Why do you never pass people?
Well, it's generally better to save the arrest and then go past when you can, but that didn't happen because Louis hit me. So I
you
had
do
to
this
to get back.
Every single
so he did
race.
hit you.
He did, yes. I did say this in the stream. He did.
Well, it was a very tight angle. We sort of like he left me enough space, but not like loads. And we sort of got like connected in the middle with
Not
the
that
apex.
one, the one where you into the first corner.
That's the one I was on about.
Oh yeah, he broke so early. I thought it was about the big chicane straight thing.
You ruined 2 of his best chances to over. That's why you finished 3rd.
Yeah, but he wasn't going to pass him anyway. Have you ever watched a
Well,
league race that Blizzard's taken part in?
Yarno went side by side. Remember what happened last time Blizzard and Yarno went side by side? Yarno left the league. So who knows?
Yeah, he's got a point there.
Fireworks.
Well, anyway, Blizzard, how are you feeling about Canada?
His least favorite track, by the way.
You could at least lie and say positive things. We need someone. We need hope.
No, I don't like Canada.
Oh, jeez.
Good.
I don't blame you. It's a terrible track.
I agree.
Blizzard, I haven't spoken to you in months. You couldn't even say hi. You couldn't even say how are you. Nothing.
I'm noticing a theme here,
Stream's on.
Odems.
Could have done that after.
I would do the
What?
same, to be honest. But
Okay, first of all, rude.
Yeah, he stopped
It's
getting
like, I
blocked
wouldn't
from
expect a hi from you, but I would expect a hi from Blizzard, seeing as he's a bitch. He's my bitch.
It's a good
I
thing
deserve
we're
a
not
hello.
monetized, by the way. You swear so much. I know this is rich coming from me, but you swear so much.
Very volatile today, I'm sorry.
Unreal. So unprofessional.
Anyway, I'm bored now. Let's end the stream.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Right, well done to the 3 of you, although in all honesty, well done to Yarno. And that's
Yeah,
it.
the rest of you don't deserve it. The rest of you don't deserve it. Well done.
The rest of
Well
you
done,
just
Yarno.
didn't do anything, did you? You're boring.
thank you.
So boring. But yeah, we're back next week with the F1 tier for Canada. It'll be 8 PM. Same
As
channel,
opposed to the F4
obviously.
tier. That's Owen.
Yeah. F3 tier, I race in that. That's on Sunday. That's at 8.
Be asked.
I won last week. I might keep the run going. Although I'm probably gonna get a qualifying ban, so it'll be a last to first challenge in Canada of all places. Wish you luck, folks. And then yeah, we'll be at the FP Canada race tomorrow at 8 PM. But really, who watches that? Anyway, cheers for watching. This has been the F1 tier, the best tier on PlayStation. And safe travels. And this time I'm going to end the stream, because the last 2 weeks I've left the party instead of ending the stream. So I'm going to end the stream this time. Safe travels.